kitchen at the McGee home in Pittsford around dinner time is full of a lot of people.
You guys gonna make some cake?
A lot of food, and a lot of love. The McGees themselves are a family of 6, but for the last 3 months, they've added another family of 4 to the mix. Anton, Svitlana, Samuel, and Adam were living a great life in Mariupol, Ukraine, until Russia invaded. Mom and Dad are deaf, so they did the best they could at the start of the war.
And I could see them, and it was terrible. There were so many, and they were dropping bombs. It was a terrible thing to see. And we just kept going under. And we would use wood to try to stay warm because we had no gas, no utilities, no light, no electricity, no running water.
But when they were inside,
as deaf people there, we didn't know where the artillery was coming from or the missile attacks. We would ask people, are there evacuation routes? Are there buses? We had no information. So we would just sit and wait in our home.
But the home was hit and hit again. This is actually recent video of what remains.
Our last remaining room is destroyed. We had nowhere to stay.
So after a brief stop at a shelter beneath a local college, the family decided to evacuate the country. They had to rely on 6-year-old Samuel, who was hearing, to guide them.
There was active shooting going on outside the building. So our oldest child, we said, do you hear the gunfire? Is it close? If you hear it, let us know, and we will lower and then get down on the ground. And so we gathered our kids and we started to walk quickly.
They got on a bus and eventually made their way to Germany, where they remained in a refugee camp for 10 months. It was there they connected with the McGees through an organization called Deaf Bridge, which has been working to help deaf people during the war.
Hopefully, if we were in a situation like that, someone would be willing to help. So I think that's what drove it.
Bill McGee is deaf himself, and the rest of the family knows sign language, so they agreed to sponsor the Maiar family. It's a full house, but it's worth it.
These are our friends, people in our church, people who've heard the story, and then it's amazing. We call them angels. They'll just show up on our doorstep with a gift card to a grocery store, or sometimes food. Meals are delivered. People came with furniture, pillows. So word of mouth, it's really the Rochester community has just stepped forward.
Since they've arrived, Anton has secured a full-time job in construction. The boys are in school learning English, and Svitlana is taking side jobs as a seamstress.
And we've been so thankful that God blessed us and our family. It's a miracle that He got us this far.
But there are still plenty of challenges ahead.
Right now, we're focused on trying to get a car, get a driver's license, find a place to live, settle our children, learn English, learn ASL. What the future holds, we don't know. For our children, we want to give them a new life. We want them to be able to settle and grow. It doesn't matter with us. God will take care of us. We want our children to have the opportunities.
Jennifer Lewke, News 10 NBC.